Well, good afternoon and welcome to Connecticut.
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 Still couldn't spell it if you paid me $1,000.
Connecticut. That's how I like to say it.
Yeah.
So we have just come down to downtown New Haven, which we forgot is the home of Yale University until we were looking at things to do in the area yesterday. So we got to drive past Yale. That was pretty cool.
That was cool.
We've stopped here in New Haven to try the original hamburger from Louis' Lunch.
This place is super small, like tiny. They opened at 12. I was the fourth person in line, and it took almost 50 minutes to get 2 hamburgers. So they're busy. Now, there were some giant orders ahead of us, but this is not a quick grab a burger kind of place. What makes this place special is how they cook their burgers. So you'll be looking at the grill right now. They're vertical, flames coming out, this super unique toasting machine. They say that they cook everything to order and be patient, and they really mean it. So yeah, that place was really cool. You can get a hamburger, cheeseburger, onion, tomato. That's it. There's no lettuce, there's no bacon, there's no condiments, there's no anything. So yeah, Candace got a well-done burger because they do come medium rare. She wasn't going to eat one here, and then I saw a sign that said you could get it medium rare. Or excuse me, you could get it well done if you wanted it. So I got the real way. She got the poser way. And their only side dish today was potato salad. So we're having potato salad. All right, so this is the original place of the hamburger, or so they claim. No buns here, everything is on white bread. The sign said everything came medium rare. Mine is definitely not medium rare. Just checked Candace's that was supposed to be well done, and hers looks the same as mine. So, they might have just gotten caught in the grill for a little bit longer. It's super high quality beef. Like, I can taste how good the beef is. The onions are cooked perfectly, the cheese melted nice on top. I'm not gonna lie and say it's the best burger I've ever had. It's really good. I'm glad I got a chance to get here and try it. But yeah, it is really good beef, and I don't know, when you're in New Haven, I kind of feel like it's something you should do. Well, like the famous theme song goes from Gilligan's Island, the weather started getting rough. Our tiny ship was tossed. If not, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's raining a lot, which we knew it was going to rain today, but I feel like it's raining harder than I anticipated it being raining for. We had some plans to do a really cool trail that was going to like walk through Yale and a bunch of other stuff. We had a lighthouse that we're going to go look at, but while we're okay doing stuff in the rain, it's a little bit different when you drag your dog through the rain. She's not very interested in getting her paws wet today, so.
It's also pouring down rain, not just like a light.
Oh yeah, no, the weather is rough. So we have a little impromptu mini food tour, I guess, today.
So now we are trying New Haven style pizza, which essentially is just very, very thin pizza crust with just crushed tomatoes on it. There is no cheese. They even ask you when I selected the original tomato pie is what it's called. It makes you check a box acknowledging that there's going to be no cheese on your pizza, because I guess people get it and they're like, what the heck, there's only sauce on here, there's no cheese.
Since y'all watched me eat the burger, we're going to watch Candace eat the pizza.
And we picked this up from Frank Pepe Pizzeria, which is like the original one you want to go to. Take a look at this pizza here.
Wait a minute, where's the cheese?
Why is there no cheese on the pizza?
What the heck, I need my money back. Now you may say, wait a minute, we see 2 pizzas. We got a second pizza.
We got a pizza with cheese on it.
Just in case we don't like this one.
Tastes like pizza with just tomato sauce on it. It does have quite a bit of flavor. Like, clearly they put some seasoning and stuff on it. It doesn't literally just taste like tomato and bread, but it's good. I don't know that I would order this pizza, just if I was craving a pizza, I'd probably want some cheese and like toppings and stuff on it. But yeah, it's good. I do like the crust is like, it's like cracker thin, which I like. Yeah, good. If you actually want a pizza, I probably wouldn't get this, but an interesting thing to try when you're in New Haven.
Good windy morning to y'all.
Little breeze.
Hopefully you can hear this. We have wandered back in the direction of New Haven like we were at yesterday. It is not raining anymore, thankfully. That washout yesterday really messed up some of our plans, so now we're cramming in everything in one day basically.
Yeah, we went back to our Airbnb after eating that pizza you saw because it started like monsooning outside, so.
Yeah, so we have driven to visit the 5 Mile Point Lighthouse, which is behind us. We're trying to hide behind this building to try to knock off some of the wind, but I don't think it's helping at all. So originally it was built in 1805, but the one that you're looking at was built in either 1845 or 1847. We saw some different stuff online. So this is not the original, but it is a second replacement, and it is 70 feet tall, and it marks the opening to New Haven Harbor. What's even cooler is behind us, and we're going to do that cool little shuffle we like to do, is a carousel room. So this carousel was built in 1916. It has 69 horses, 1 camel, and 2 chariots being pulled by dragons.
It looks a little creepy in there, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's also like a wedding venue, so there's a bunch of empty space around the carousel, but apparently this is like the hot tamale. This is where people used to come and hang out. But yeah, we're gonna explore this park for a little bit. Riley got some burrs in her feet as soon as we got here, so we're kind of taking it easy on her because no one likes burrs in their feet. But yeah, it's a really pretty area so far. Well, as you can see, we have left the lighthouse and are headed to our next destination, which is a really cool state park that may or may not have a castle. It does. So we decided that since we're in Connecticut and Riley girl has to get a Connecticut French fry, why not stop right down the road from where we're staying at Wayback Burgers.
Unfortunately, it was not invented in Connecticut, but it originated in 1991 in Delaware, so kind of, sort of,
Ish.
maybe a little bit close to Connecticut.
But she said the headquarters is in Connecticut, so that counts as a Connecticut French fry to me. This is your Connecticut French fry from Wayback Burgers.
She's a 9 out of 10.
Candace and I got some hamburgers from this place, so we're going to enjoy our lunch, and then the 3 of us are going to go explore Gillette Castle State Park.
Well, as you can see behind us, we have made it to Gillette Castle State Park. That would be the castle behind us that you see right there, that rocky looking building. It's pretty impressive, actually.
I'm blown away. We just came back from the castle country, Scotland, so I was kind of like, well, let's see how it looks. But holy cow, it's a castle.
And the drive to get here was, like, beautiful.
Yeah, we've never spent any time in Connecticut, and I think of Connecticut as like, I'm so sorry, New York City's ugly sister.
That's not how I thought of it.
Yeah, I was blown away when it started getting pretty as soon as we got out of the city.
Castle was built by William Gillette in 1914, and he is famous for playing Sherlock Holmes.
And when he built the castle, he actually named it the Seventh Sister. That was the name of it, and he lived here until he died in 1937. The state of Connecticut bought it for about $25,000, which is mind-blowing. And when Connecticut got it, that's when they named it Gillette Castle. He wasn't so conceited that he named it after himself. But there's a 2.2 mile trail that we are getting ready to do. I say we because Riley is on the ground whining. And so, yeah, let's see what the trail looks like. We have left Gillette Castle, which we were astounded by. That was really, really cool.
It was very busy, but it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon, so.
We tried to do that 2.2 mile trail. Don't do that if you're coming here. It literally took you down like a dead end and then up a hill.
It was very confusing.
And yeah, I've never been so confused on all trails before. So I would just check out the castle and skip the 2 mile hike because it really wasn't worth it. So we were just pulling into our next place.
I'm injured.
She's injured.
I ripped off my nail.
Like ripped it to the bone, basically.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure what happened. I was holding Riley's leash some kind of way, and somehow or another, her leash hit my nail oddly and just ripped it off.
Ripped it right off.
I blame Riley.
2 or 3 days before our trip to Scotland, I caught my foot in a box fan while running, because I have to run everywhere, and just ripped the heck out of my big toe. This is just in our house. I just tend to sprint around corners, but
he's very clumsy.
I'm very clumsy. So we have made it to Devil's Hopyard State Park. It was like 15 minutes from Gillette Castle, and we are here to see Chapman Falls. This is also supposed to be a super busy place. Apparently this waterfall is like right off the road, so I don't think we're gonna have to hike anywhere. I see a mass of people. I'm guessing that's probably where it is.
We've made our way back to where we're staying in Old Saybrook, Connecticut. We saw that just down the road from our Airbnb there was a little 17-acre park. You can walk along this little trail, and they have storyboards depicting the history of how Saybrook Colony came to be. It was founded in 1635, so a long time ago. So we're just going to walk around. It's just kind of a tiny, cute little park. Some things to read, some things to look at. There's also a boardwalk where it says a lot of people do bird watching. So maybe we'll see a bird.
Fort Saybrook was an English colonial fort established in 1635 by Englishmen Lyon Gardner in present-day Middlesex County, Connecticut. It's said to be one of Connecticut's oldest settlements and first military fort. The fort was burned down in 1647 and rebuilt nearby in 1648. The site was used intermittently until the War of 1812, when it was renamed Fort Fenwick after Colonel George Fenwick, an early colonist. After the War of 1812, it was abandoned. The fort site was demolished for a railroad turnhouse in 1871, and all traces of the original fort were destroyed by a 1936 Work Progress Administration project. So that is going to wrap up our time in Saybrook and Old Saybrook, Connecticut for today.
The next time you see us, we'll be exploring Mystic, Connecticut. That's all I have to say about it.
We're leaving it Mystic for Mystic, Connecticut. We really enjoyed seeing this part, getting a chance to dip our foot in Connecticut, tasting the hamburger from Louie's Lunch, the pizza from Frank Pepe's, and a little bit of everything else. So we had a really good time over here. So as always, we'll see y'all in Mystic.
Hamburger.
From, is it Louie's Lunch?
I've forgotten the name of it.
It's either Louie's Lunch or Lewis's Lunch. We do not want to get that wrong. Gillette Castle State Park. Gross.
Can I be funny?
Yeah.
Can I do that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. Devil's
Hopyard.
Hopyard. The next time you see us, we'll be exploring a new place in Connecticut.
Thanks for watching Riley Roams. Please subscribe to our channel to keep up with all of our travels. Don't forget to hit that like button and leave us a comment below about your favorite part of this video.